iHeart Podcasts. Hear more Gold 101.7 podcasts,
playlists, and listen live on the free iHeart app.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
There were some alarming headlines in the last day or so. It said that Barry Bois said he's got 3 months to live. This is not quite the case. That's a story he wrote about a number of years ago.
Yeah.
Pleased to say he's going extremely well and he's sitting right in here with us and enjoying the smells of TikTok. Tucker, Barry, hello.
You look like you're going to live for 1,000 years, mate. You look fantastic.
Yeah, well, let's check in 3 months, that's for sure.
But that headline yesterday alarmed me, but you were talking about when you were first told that 16 years ago.
Yeah, the first diagnosis, that's what they said. It was a real shock, but spoiler alert, don't have to tell you, I'm still here.
Are you? Are you? Because there's a bad smell in the studio and I don't know if it's you.
I wish I could describe that. I did a little Instagram post before. I said, you just can't describe how it smells.
No. Well, welcome to TikTok.
Who would have thought the ground up hot dogs would smell like that?
You know what we've discovered that weird, crunchy bit in it was? It's the skin. Back again to Jeffrey Dahmer. We should have got some cooking tips from him.
The only thing that was worse was Jonesy's face. Honestly, you were concerned for your own health, weren't you?
I would have rather eaten some death cap mushrooms and a beef Wellington than that. That was dreadful.
Well, we've all got our choices. Now, Barry, hello. I know that we're here talking about Men's Health Week, which is next week, and this is something very close to your heart, literally and figuratively.
Yeah, well, it should be close to our hearts. Really, it's just a week of awareness around the importance of holistic health for men in particular at the moment. But
are women better at looking after their health than men are?
Women are better. Women are lateral thinkers, so they can think about a lot of things at once. Whereas men, and you work with one, so you know, they can sort of generally just think about one thing.
Yes.
And men, there's still a stigma. There always will be that the alpha male thinks, yeah, I'll be right, I'll be okay. But you know, I do a thing called ABC of health awareness. Just be aware that there could be something wrong. And we know, all of the three of us know that early detection is a really important thing. So if you're not feeling that well physically, get it checked out. Get that blood test. An early blood test is one of the reasons I am here 16 years later.
Yeah.
Okay. If I hadn't have taken it up, that maybe 3 months later that would have happened. But the early detection is one of the things that saved me. Be curious. I always say, think of how you can do things better, and be aware of who's around you. If you're unsure about the health of someone else, ask them. Especially with mental health, you know my work with Are You OK Day. That's what we say. Just if you're curious, ask the question, and then connection. I think it's so important, and that's one of the other reason I'm here today, because I'm working with a group called Kappa.TV, and we've got a whole range of panel of speakers that talk about health and production and teamwork. And I think so much of our time is spent at work. That is a big part of our community. And I think that the corporate world needs to really get on board with these awareness weeks, Men's Health Week, Men's Mental Health Week, all sorts of things. And to be able to lean into ideas like Kappa.TV, you've got plenty of access to the right people to help your team out. So,
nice. You know, you say that you were diagnosed, that 16 years ago. Your beautiful twins turned into teenagers this week, 13. I mean, I bet you wish on that day when you got that news, I bet you'd wish you'd seen a snippet of this day.
You make me cry.
I know, I knew I would. I just have to say the word mother, children, and you bawl your eyes out.
Because it's so beautiful. And it's so beautiful. And I am. I happily cry about how beautiful that feeling was. You're right. We couldn't have imagined. I showed you a photo yesterday of what Arabella's going to wear to her white-themed disco that's going to happen at my place on
and as you say,
Saturday
in a blink of an eye ago, I was holding her as a newborn.
Yeah, yeah. And
But even in the darkest times for you, you've always said you're the luckiest man alive. Your attitude has played such a big part in your survival.
Yeah, and mindfulness and self-belief and connection is a big part of general health. It is. People will give up on you, but if you don't give up on yourself, you'll stay here forever. And we're all heading to the same spot, but it's how you live every day.
Mm-hmm. I'll remind you of that on Saturday night when you're having a disco party for 13-year-olds.
That's when you'll be saying, "Mother, beeper."
There'll be tears of another kind, Barry.
Oh, well, Baz, it's always great to talk to you. Men's Health Week runs June 9 to 15.
Lots of initiatives, lots of things taking place, but it is such a good message.
Amanda's packed some TikTok Tucker pancakes, hot dog pancakes for you to take home.
Oh, that'd be lovely.
Just put them in your attaché.